Hey everyone, I hope everybody doing fine and doing great. So the day topic will be just dealing with life in general. You know, as y'all already know, I told y'all 2 weeks ago that I lost my mama, and that things just have been weird, and I miss my mama. And, maybe 4 or 5 weeks now since she passed away. She passed away on October the 21st, so it's been like maybe about 5 weeks now. But look at my phone real quick, just be on the safe side. I think I might be correct over that. I'm gonna fact check myself this. Just be on the safe side because I probably don't remember. Mm, Wait, hold up. Man, I can't count today. Two, three. Wait, what? Hold on. Two, three. Let's say 4 week. Yeah, let's say 4 week. Yeah, let's say 4 week. Said my mama passed. I don't know why my computer froze, but it's been 4 weeks since my mom passed away. It's a new adjustment, and I miss my mama. And let's say y'all heard me kind of complain how my mom funeral had been, started, but I had talked to my family member who I felt, kind of mess up my mama funeral. Um, I talked to my auntie and who who took control of the whole funeral, and I told her like, hey, what you did pretty messed up. And I'm pissed about it, thing like that. And now, of course, a few of the family members came by to listen to what I had to say, how I feel. I trying to do a messenger on Facebook, but since we didn't have a family group, but we have exceed 50 because there's a lot of us. I came from a lot of family. I tried to do a video call so people could hear me what I got to say, but that didn't happen because they said, "Oh, you can't do a video call with over 50 people." So I like, fuck. So I definitely contacted people who did came by. One my aunt, which I did talk to her about how she handled it. But my uncle, then they fine, they had nothing to do it. But though I had the one I felt like they kind of make a scene on my film, I had to talk to them. So they completely understanding. I would try cussing them out, but I told my mama and God to control my anger. So, okay, maybe I cuss them a tiny bit, but not too much. Maybe say my own ways. But I talked to them yesterday and yesterday before that. And they understandable and they apologize. They should not step their, ways at my mom funeral like that. And how everything came about. But then they kind of complain with my sister how she do things, and I ain't gonna lie about that. My sister ways have been, let's say I didn't know something about my sister, about something I already know about, but her behavior kind of off. They kind of explained to me that she talk about money. I need money. I need to pay the bill. Blah blah blah. I'm like in my head like, Trisha, why you talking my sister? Why you talking about money? In my head like, why are you talking about money? And we try to bury our mom. And then I guess some of my family told me like pay the bills and all that jack. I'm like, what the heck? But what I didn't know that insurance companies take a while to process everything. They had the agent, insurance agent, and all that jazz. Then we got the check, but they're gonna take a while because my mom have life insurance, so she will give it to me, dad, and Jalissa. But I'm not on the life insurance for some reason, but I had a different story. But they said wherever my sister or dad get their check from insurance, they go get they some their piece to me. You know, wherever the day come. Let's say that. You know, use that money. Yeah. So help pay the bills and things like that. And let's say that I'm kind of a little disappointed in my sisters a little bit how she handled things, and I can't believe I'm about to put it out there, but I'm gonna put it out there because I'm kind of pissed with her. She had dealt with a gambling problem. Yeah, and it had been like that for a few years now, and of course I was the victim of giving her some money and not being aware at the time she was gambling. So yeah, that was a different story. So yeah, and apparently, she had to go to court for it. I guess I think she used to work at the fish table, wherever. But I don't know what happened, but she had to go to court for that, and all that stuff. I guess they try to prevent him from gambling again, but of course, now I find out, talking to my friend, remember when how I feel about everything with my mama, find out my sister continued gambling. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm like, but then my sister is a grown woman. So yeah, a little disappointed in her. I ain't gonna lie. I thought she stopped, in my opinion, but apparently, I guess her addiction very, very strong. And I mean, my mama told me like me, and my sister need to get, need to be close. But basically, what it look like right now, and I don't think it look good right timing because she's still with her with her addiction, gambling addiction. It's freaking bad. So yeah. So and of course her boyfriend aware about that as well. So yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if you have heard about the reasons why I just heard. I hope he don't. If he do, oh my gosh. I hope it don't get down to that. I hope not. But anyway. But I hope my sister get together. But I don't know when they're gonna be. It might take years. I don't know, y'all. But I love my sister, but I just felt like when I hear stuff like this, it's pushed me away from my sister. It really do. Like I'm tired of hearing bad thing about my own sister. Even they criticize my own sister when she not helping our mama when she was alive. Or maybe take her to the doctor, or maybe buy some grocery, or wherever. My sister, let's say, my sister, she help a little bit, but not much. She give a vibe of why you bothering me vibe. It's like you can't depend on my sister on shit. So anyway, that the vibe that she be giving off. Something even to me. But so I call her do something. She like, I'm like, what the fuck? But anyway, that's why I get the vibe from my own sister. So that crazy. But my other brother sister on my dad's side that have been happening out. Me, my dad. You know, take dad to the doctor. Me, I work. I'm back at retail. Don't want to go back to retail, but I had no choice because with the economy it suck right now, and me going to school on top of it, so it's kind of a lot. So and I'm trying to pull up my grade a little bit for my both my class. Cause I was struggling a little because all that stressing from my mom on and everything, of course, missing her passing. There's a lot going on, and me just trying to hang on. So I I thinking that I will pull myself back up by the end of this fall semester. I think I can, y'all. Cause I did it before, but not like this kind, situation like this. This I never experienced before. But of course, I had, experience like, dang, oh crap, I made some little mistake, whatever. But I pulled myself back up, you know. Um, But with grad school, they were strict with their grading policy. You can't have like 3 letter grade below a B average, which I have my one warning already. I can't make 2 more, so I had to put both of them classes up up either at B average or better, one of them two. But I think, in my opinion, y'all, I think I'm gonna make it. In my opinion, if I tend to do well in my classes and do well in my homework and stuff, I'll be okay. I just have to be careful not to make petty mistakes, in my opinion. As long as I don't make petty mistake, I'll be okay. So I think I'll be okay, y'all. So, and also a little tiny news. I'm taking my last 2 classes next semester. So I will be graduating in May 2026, which, woo, I tell y'all, I am done with school this time. this time. This time, y'all. I'm done. I'm done with school this time. No more schooling. No more schooling. I'm done. And also, whenever I able to get my money back, get my, put up my some money and, go get my insurance check, whatever. I've tried to get my best, I'm called tech, CPA again. Take my section of the CPA exam, which I took one back in August, but I did not pass. So I'm gonna try to restudy for that section, but this time I'm gonna study real hard. I think I made some mistake on this sucker, and that class, that section, freaking hard. I ain't gonna lie. So I know what I'm expecting when I take the exam. So I might have to start over and take the exam. I may study for the exam. When I felt like I able to study for it, I'll be okay. I'll be good to go. So I got the book. Some have been updated because they have always update you know changes in the book. So I got the app for it as well. So I could study. And I got the book as well, so I could go back on it and maybe take some notes and find some ways to practice. I think I screwed up by not practicing it. I'm aware of what not to fucking do. So I'm gonna restudy. I'm gonna restudy that. Make sure I'm fully understanding and watch them video and take that multiple choice and keep going until I fully understand the concept. Then keep going. And that's probably what I need to do. So hopefully that will work. And yeah. And I'm definitely might need to update my resume. Cause there might be something on there that I'm not getting them damn jobs or internship. We gonna see how this goes. But yeah. We'll see how this goes. But I had not been applying for a job because I was so busy with life and losing my mama. This is a lot going on. So too many going on. Too many. And yeah. So with my mama, we got my mama ashes. We cremate her. And we got that her cremation by with her ashes like maybe like 2 weeks ago. And I be talking to my mama, you know, life in general, like, but like she here even though she ain't here. And I felt that a lot of things need, had to be changed. with her not being here is kind of strange. You know, it's just gonna be weird. I ain't gonna lie. My mom died too young, y'all. She only like 56. She died too young. I guess her cancer just took over, and that's how she passed away. So yeah, um, I miss her. Like that she gone, and she impacted a lot of people, including my family and family friends. So she impacted a lot of people. 'Cause, my mama, she was a good woman, which she is. And even though I just wish we could do a better job at her dang funeral, which was a little bit ghetto, I ain't gonna lie. We ain't got the obituary on time. It was chaotic. And even though my auntie with the blindfolded, she's trying to take over, but she apologized. So I'm gonna let her go. Which I talked to her yesterday about her behavior. So it's what it is, what it is now. But apparently I heard something that which I get some make create our own obituary about my mama, and we'll be good to go. And yeah, um, at least we got our own kind of version obituary. Like, hey, mommy, you know. So I never gonna miss her when when she watched her soap operas. Cause my mom is a soap opera person. She loved her General Hospital, Beyond the Gate. I get that the new soap opera. What should be watching? I'm gonna love her soap opera. She always keep them sucker recorded. And of course, she love her love and hip hop, the baddies, which I be watching with her sometime. Well, all the time. Let's say that. um, what else? Um, she loved the TV show Black and Beauty, and of course Tyler Perry shows, Sisters. She in the Huntsville, some kind of show. My mom loved that, you know, reality show, TV show. Mama loved them reality TV shows. She really do. She loved that kind of stuff. She loved a little drama. And Mama got me hooked on one of her soap opera when I was young, and I got addicted. And I guess somewhere along the way I like drama too. So, but yeah, but which I I didn't have for the house. They sent me some food and thing like that. So sorry about that. So I miss my mom as usual and thing like that. Since I brought up dad, and since mom passed away, now we gotta take care of daddy. So all my brothers sister I take care of daddy. Make sure he okay. You know, now we having physical therapist and occupational therapy come by. Want to get his leg and stuff because my dad had Parkinson's, and he messing with his leg and stuff. And so we had to make sure daddy good, and of course my older sister taking him to the doctor, thing like that when they need it, and now she be the responsible to take care of daddy with doctor appointment. And while my other sister she helping out, whether help around the house or other responsibilities as well, like maybe get buy some groceries, maybe cook for her now and then, stuff like that. And my brother, so then so then he come by to help out whenever he free from work, and he come by and check on that thing like that. My other brother, he work at third shift, so he gonna be tired majority of the time, and yeah, it's just um he work a lot. And you already know my other sister, which I always said to be Jolie, my sister. So you black girl, you already know right now she ain't no help, but she do be helping now when she available from work, and I know she got responsibility, bills to pay and going to work. So I'm not gonna judge on that one, but in and out, I probably be judging. So even though I not want to judge my sister, but then everything's going on since years and past week, I'm just disappointed in her. So it's like it's too much. It's just too much. Just hope my sister get better. Let's say that. Hope my sister get better. Make better decisions in her life. Let's say that. But other brothers, they fine. But her particular, I'm gonna figure out how to deal with her. So, in my own way. I hope we don't have to talk, but yeah. But yeah, yeah, I feel. So, yeah, there's just a lot going on. So I'm trying to keep up, try to keep a good smile. Of course, that someday I'm gonna cry, get a little sad, just think about my mama, and but yeah. So for school other here, um, I'm trying to get them 2 classes back up because I know my grade have been affected because everything's going on around me. So I think I'm gonna pull through. Maybe hope get both of them like a B average as possible, or maybe above it, depending how well I did my homework and case stuff and discussion, and I might be okay. Uh, yeah. Uh, um, and I know last week I went to a NABA women event, no NABA women brunch last week in Greensboro. It was me and the girl who me and the and the women and our members who fund the NABA club on campus went to the event, and it's of course for black women, supporting black women, things like that. Just talk about life and what relating to us, being a black woman in accounting and business field or finance field, wherever we go into, right? But oh, yeah, I just talked with one person I talked to. Think about, I had think about doing friends account, but I want to do audit. Like that's just me. I want to do text. I thought I'm gonna do text there. In my undergraduate, I thought I could have text, but baby, hell that fuck no. So I thought yo I could handle text class. I thought. But I was wrong. That shit was complicated. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was complicated. But it complicated too. But I don't have the same struggle. But I think my struggle is explaining what's going on. That part my struggling. But I feel like I could understand audit better. It's a struggle, don't get me wrong. Counting is freaking hard. I ain't gonna lie. You think it's all about numbers, but in reality it's all about business communication. Yeah. And also about think about accounting like your personal budget, and you gotta figure out how what to do with that information and make better business decisions. That's basically what it's about. That's what I think about accounting. So yeah, but I'm learning y'all because accounting can be complicated. So that my brain be fried. I ain't gonna lie with you. So yeah what else? Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do auditing career You'll be like an audit, or they call it if I work for a big county firm or county firm in general. Maybe I'll be like an audit associate. If some reason if public kind of do not work for me, I could work for industry or business. I could do that. I could do like beginner, county stuff. Of course, I had to start at the beginning because I'm a newbie, duh. But I could start that, or I could do forensic. So that kind of sparked my interest because I took a class on the beginning of the year because that was interesting. How people commit fraud and all that jazz. That was very interesting. And also governmental complicated. I'm like, oh wait, dang, ooh, yeah, government account a little complicated. Don't get me wrong, and it's same with nonprofit. They kind of complicated. I ain't gonna lie with you. They both kind of complicated. But what I did not know, I could work for a nonprofit. And the good thing about that, I'm a disability right advocate, even though I had not did that in a minute because I took a break. Well, not dang, I could do four options. Either one, go to county firm, be at the audit associate. Two, I could work for any county firm, any company like at the staff accountant. Three, I could be forensic accountant or work for a government, wherever. Or four, be a nonprofit accountant. Either way, I could do that way. And I mentioned earlier, I got my last two classes. Only if I do not make big mistakes in this class in my fall semester. I hope I get both of them classes in the fall semester to a B average and I'll be good to go. Or else I'll be kicked out of the program, which I do not want. But I don't want to fake that, but I will make it. Basically what my GPA looking right now, I think I will make it, y'all. I just got to put myself, I got to make sure I do a good job, make sure I don't make no bad decision. And I'll be good to go. And then I can take my last two classes, and I'm done, y'all. I'll be graduating May. Period. Okay? And I'm done with school this time. But if y'all think about me, I thought I would get my MBA, but I think I'm done with school at this point. I've been in school since 2015, y'all. I don't think I'm just old. Oh, shit. It's been 10 years I'm in school? Damn. Damn, I've been in school for a long damn time. But I started with community college. But I didn't know because I get the advisor and didn't tell me nothing because I didn't know. But then I went to UGG for 3 years in my undergrad, and now I'm back again at the same school, get my master's. So I'm done, y'all. And I'm going to make my mama proud. Pew, pew. And I wish you were here with me, but I'm going to make my mama proud. All right, y'all? And hopefully, next 2 weeks, don't be oppression. But hopefully, I know there'll be Thanksgiving, but, things kind of weird because everybody broke, and the economy suck right now. So we're going to talk about that subject next 2 weeks. So, about everything going on with the USA. Again, why the fuck I keep talking about the USA? But, yeah. But let's talk about it next 2 weeks. So, peace, y'all, and hope y'all have a good day and stay safe. Good night, y'all.